Hey, no, don't leave. Sit down. I brought you ice cream. Something that might make you a little bit happier. You know? Don't do that. Hide how you feel. It's okay to cry. I'm not here to judge you. Just calm down and sit down. We need to talk. It's been a long time, hasn't it, since you've spoken to me? Don't worry, I was always watching over you. I still am. You can call me a stalker if you wish, but you know, at the end of the day, I'll always be there for you. No matter how much pain you're in, I'll help you through it. Look, I never expected you to love me. That was never the goal. Sure, it would have been beautiful. But you can't force yourself to love someone, or force someone else, to feel or fall in love with you. I'm so sorry. I know why you're here crying. She cheated on you, didn't she? I'm sorry. He did it again. Don't trust him. I know it breaks your heart. And I'm sorry that everyone you've come across, that you've tried so hard to pour your love and your heart into, have betrayed you like this. The thing is people will never realize how good you are, and how pure you are, and how good they have it until they lose you. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I don't want you to ever feel ashamed, scared, or that you need to man up. That was never the goal, the intention. Look, the sad thing about us is that we've been traumatized since we were kids. Bad things that happened to us, shit that made our lives a lot different, that dragged us down, but the thing is that we waited for someone to save us, not knowing that it would be the adult versions of ourselves that would save us from the trauma. You've not had an easy life. We both haven't. And that's how we relate so well. It's probably the reason you don't leave me right now. I mean, I'm a stalker, right? There's so many connotations to that word and how it can be good or bad, but I'm going to take it as a good reason that you haven't run off. It's your favourite. The ice cream. I hope you like it. Come here. It's going to be okay. I know it hurts now, but eventually it won't. I promise. I've had my fair share of hard breakups, or pushing all my love into someone that never loved me back. It makes you feel disposable, or that you're worth nothing. But do understand that you're worth a lot more than we lead on. You're worth 1 billion roses. No, it sounds like a dumb comparison, but well, I'd compare it to your favourite flower. The light in your eyes and the passion that you have for certain things is what makes me so happy for you. Because I believe in you. This is going to be hard, but don't get yourself into depression over it. I'm sorry you gave yourself to someone that didn't love you or appreciate who you were. I know at the time you probably thought I was the person you were going to marry until they showed their true colours. I understand it completely. Or that overwhelming feeling because you don't want to hurt them. You really don't, even though they hurt you, but you don't even know what to do. No matter how hard you try, it's never good enough. You could do everything, but it still won't be good enough. sadly, the day and age we live in, women aren't exactly loyal, reliable. I'm sorry, it's really cold out here. It's going to be fine. You don't have to sleep alone tonight. I'll sleep beside you, and I'll hold you, and I'll tell you it's okay. And then I'll be gone in the morning. I know how you feel. But I can't see you miserable. I'd rather live a life alone myself than watch you be miserable. I couldn't bear it. So even though it could, yeah, you're right, it does. It brings me pain. Even though it brings me pain, I'm loyal to a default. I'll never betray you. So whenever you need me, you pick up that fucking phone. Or you call my name and I'll be there. Because I love you. And I will never stop loving you. We'll move on, and maybe in a way we're soulmates, but not all soulmates are meant to be together. We need to be happy to thrive with others, to really understand who we are. Don't cry. She doesn't deserve your tears. I am here to hold you though if you need to. This world is such a difficult place, isn't it? We try so hard to meet someone, and for some reason, they just make us feel less than what we are. Look at you. Don't you realize how good you've done? You're building. Look, not everything's gonna fall into your hands right now, but you're building everything from the ground up. Life is better if you don't have everything handed to you. And look, you're doing so well. Creating everything on your own. New job. New hobbies. Don't let one shitty person or one whore ruin everything. You don't deserve that. It is not what I want for you. I need you to feel capable of being your own person. Don't rely on someone else to feel something. I done it for too long. I relied on someone else to feel something. And that's why I want to die. Because the thing is I feel nothing anymore when that person broke me. Then I met you. And we are so similar, but different in the same way. But that's what makes us great together as friends. I know you don't want a relationship. I get it, you're not ready. But I will protect you. And I'll stand by your side, and I'll hold your hand when you need me. If a day comes that you want to walk down the aisle with me, your friendly neighborhood stalker, I will gladly take your hand down the aisle. I'll gladly grow a future with you. But I know you can't force yourself to love me, so I won't force it either. But I won't allow you to be in pain alone. I've watched over you for a long time. You know that. I'm never gonna let anything bad happen to you. Are you gonna be okay? You're not allowed to do anything stupid on me now. Don't give up hope. I know it's hard, sadly, for people that are good women or that want to try and improve in the world. The sad thing is that we're gonna have to now undo all the trauma that they caused to you. bad choices in life, right? Addictions to a specific type of person that you draw in is just never good enough for you. It's understandable. I've always been afraid of allowing someone else to touch me due to certain traumas that I have. Sadly for me, I finally gave in one day. I really tried. And I was still disposable. I wasn't good enough again. Instead, they called me crazy, a stalker. I tried so hard to give them everything. Kinda like you are right now. Pain is a hard thing to get over. It's always there and you can never fully confront it. It's weird how you can fall in love with someone without even knowing them. Personally, I think I'll be alone for the rest of my life. Because I can't imagine loving anyone. Not the way I used to love. Not the old version of myself. Those happy princess fantasies as a kid, I don't think could ever really live up to what I needed. Honestly, I'm scared of allowing anyone to even come close to touching me. I couldn't even allow anyone to hug me for a long time. The world is a hard place with a lot of traitors out there. But I promise you, you're going to destroy this fucking world. You're gonna show them all, every single fucking one of them, who you are. Because you're incredible. And you're gonna move on. You're gonna live a life that was meant for you. Fuck them. But don't ever change to stick it to them. Be better for yourself. Personally, I don't think you need to change. You're perfect every way you are. I love you. Come on, I'm gonna take you home, okay? Well, I might as well. We can go watch a movie and you can vent. I'll just listen. I'm always here to listen, you know that. The hardest thing I ever had to do. Repeatedly lose my home. I think the more I lost my home, or a place I could call home, I think the more I got scared of people. And the minds around me of not understanding certain knowledges, I think that is what killed me. I only take a liking and a trust to certain people. Luckily for me, I found you. Sadly, some people out there aren't as lucky as me. I do hope one day though that they are. You could be old and grey until you meet the love of your life. It takes time, but you should never give up hope. Love will find you when you least expect it. My dream is to just be free. To not be stuck somewhere where I don't belong. To fear if I can put food on a table or provide. The fear that I might never be good enough. Because I know I won't be. I'll always pick the wrong people that I'm supposed to love. And I'll give them my heart. And I'll keep breaking it. The weird thing about me is I can visualize my heart. And I don't know how it's hung on to this one string for so long. I'm waiting for it to break. And when it does, there'll be nothing left of me. I'll just be an empty shell again. I heal and break repeatedly over and over in a course of time. I just wanted to be free. But sadly, the society we live in is all money based and it's all stuff orientated. I have neither. And over time, my mental health was dropping, so I just don't have the energy anymore to change and to be what I needed to be to save my mind from the chaos that it's killing myself with. It takes time. But I just want to push you in the right direction. You deserve to be happy. So I need you to promise me you'll never give up. On the hard days where you feel like it may all be over, don't give up. And if you're truly dead, if you're fully given hope up, don't kill yourself. And I'll explain why. Because even if everything is over, even if you feel like you're breaking and you can't breathe, even when you're ripping your own heart out, just live. When I attempted, I stopped and said just live. Sounds dumb, right? But this was my ideology behind it. When you're there in those moments and you feel nothing and you're just empty, then why not just stick around and just be empty, emotionless, and watch everything unfold as if you were already gone? Because I bet that a change will happen. You'll notice something when you're standing at the sidelines. I used to be a very loud person, the light of a room. People broke me and distorted me is the right word, but I faded really fast. People noticed, some didn't. But that's the best part about it. I sit at the sidelines and everyone just watches me. Or they carry on with their life and I don't intervene or step in between anyone. I just accept the world for what it is. And it's interesting to say the least. The world is different if you look at it like you're not actually there or in the world itself. People always think of suicide as a way out, but they'd never really have a valid reason for wanting to leave. It's always you got bullied or shit didn't go your way, but this is the thing about life. People bully things they find perfection, or they judge things that are different, but there is no problem with being different because that's what helps you thrive. If they can point out a difference that's obvious to them, it's because you're not conforming to the society that they builded. And they don't like that. Because they want everyone to be one and the same. So don't be like the rest. Be like yourself. Breakups are shit, I know. But I'm going to help you get through it. She's just another basic bitch anyways. You'll find someone perfect for you, I promise. Come on, let's go. Well, you need to get some sleep. And personally, I don't want you out here all night by yourself. Well, I mean, it is raining. The rain isn't fun, is it? Let's go.